Hey everybody, what is up and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to talk about the Joker Nessmuk. So stay tuned because we're going to dive right into this super cool knife. Hey everybody, what is up and welcome back to the channel, and today I've got a super cool knife for you that I've been using for a while. It's been in my rotation and it's a knife I really love. It is the Joker Nessmuk. Now this knife right here is super awesome, super cool. I love the design of this blade. It's crazy cool and this thing just feels amazing in the hands. But before we get into this knife and do a little bit of testing with it and kind of show you what it can do, I'm going to sit it down here and I'm going to read my specs real quick because I like to get that stuff out of the way so we can just get to the good stuff. So the Joker Nessmuk is N-E-S-S-M-U-C-K, so I'm saying Nessmuk. Is what I'm referring to it. If I'm wrong, somebody tell me that I'm pronouncing it wrong down in the comments below. But the Joker Nessmuk has a birchwood handle. It is a 4.3 inch blade on it. It has a Sandvik 14C 28N steel blade on it. And at the time of this video, it was running $102.44 in this configuration with the leather sheath. Now you can get it with the matching fire starter as well. That costs a little more, but when I picked this one up, this is the one I picked up, and now hindsight I wish I'd got it with the fire starter, but maybe I'll pick up one with the fire starter down the road. But let's get into this knife. First thing about Joker that I like is Joker packages these in a really nice box. It comes in a super nice box. Now, this knife does come with a lanyard. It comes with a nice leather lanyard. For those of you guys that like lanyards on your knives, they do provide a leather lanyard. I take them off because I'm not a fan of lanyards, but that's a whole other story in itself. But for you guys that want to do chopping and hacking with your knife like that and think that you need a lanyard around your hand when you're doing it, it's a great thing to do. Now the other thing that's cool about this knife is these sheaths. Joker makes awesome sheaths for these knives. They are super well made, got an amazing weld on it. It comes with a dangler, comes with the round clip on it. It comes with snaps. Now if you notice right here on this one, there's actually a Chicago screw in the center. That is something that I added to that because I'm not a fan of snaps when it comes to knives. I don't like snaps because snaps can get hung on things and pop up and then your knife's gone. So I don't like that. So I added that Chicago screw. I left the snaps. I put a Chicago screw in there, and you can get them on Amazon, and then you just punch a hole and you put it through there, and the Chicago screw screws together and locks it in place. And then even if you hang your snap, you're not going to lose your knife. So that's a little hack that I do on all these knives that have the snaps on it. The other cool thing is this ring that they have on it. This ring has actually got a little clip on it. So if you want to take it off, if you guys look right there, you can actually pull that off. But it's super cool brass ring. It holds on there really well. Like I said, I rotate this out on a regular basis. I usually have this on my side a couple times a week. I change out knives regularly. I'm currently carrying the Micarta Campero by Joker. Yesterday I was carrying the Trampero, so I'm always rotating around different knives, and a lot of times it's a Joker knife. I just really like the Joker knives. They just do really well, and they're just great all-around knives to have on every day. So with that being said, let's talk about this Nessmuk and how cool it is. Look at that birchwood handle. I mean, that handle is beautiful, and I just love their wood handles. And look at those inlays on that blade. And look how thick that blade is. Now these things come razor sharp right out of the box. It's crazy how sharp these knives are, but they're so well made for the price that you just can't argue with it. And I love this knife. I love this shape. I just love the way this is a great all-around knife for anything you guys want to do, whether you're camping, hunting, fishing, bushcrafting, whatever you guys are going to do, you can do it with it. It's just a great knife. They also have 90-degree spines, so I brought my little fire out here so you guys can see that it'll flick a fire all day long. It'll flip a thing like that all day long. So you guys can see the 90-degree spine works really well. Throws it out there. Fortunately, we've had some rain. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing that back here because it would light my whole woods on fire. So if you guys are worried about that, the only reason I can do that is because I got an area cleared over there, and it's not going to catch on fire because we just had a bunch of rain. So, and it's been damp and wet and crazy hot and stuff, and I'm sweating to death out here. So I wouldn't be doing that if I thought I was going to light the whole woods on fire because I don't want to burn down my house. So anyway, it will throw sparks. It does really well. It's a super great knife for that. It cuts really well. Notching, if you guys are doing feather sticking and stuff like that, which we can do a little bit of that for you guys. I grabbed a few pieces of wood here, and we can just kind of show you like some shaving stuff, or it'll just peel stuff right off. I mean, if you guys wanted to make a point real quick with this thing will just shave it down in no time. If you guys are trying to make a spear or anything of that nature, and insto point just like that. If you're trying to do feather sticking and stuff like that, hopefully maybe I do here, no here, we'll do it here. If you guys are trying to do that, it'll do that just fine. You can just sit here all day long. It really works well. I like to have my thumb on the back like that. Just rotate it around a little bit. We'll do a few more. So you guys can see there that you can make your feather sticks. If you wanted to make some, if you wanted to make your little, what the heck do you call it? I can't even think right now. Your kindling for starting your fire, and you want to make your tinder and stuff, you can really do some fine stuff like that. We'll do some fine shavings here just to show you how nice and small you can shave stuff off here to create tinder. It's funny that I couldn't even remember to say that, but we're doing some shavings right here. Real easy to just shave it off, make a pile of tinder. Stick that right there. Pick up my little tinders like so. So you guys can see right there, does tinder really well. Just a good, great knife. If you want to do some notching on it, we'll notch this big one first. We'll make a notch here for you guys so you guys can see that it can notch really easy. There you guys go. Nice little notch right in the wood. Really easy, doesn't take long. I like to use, when I'm doing that, I like to use that rounded spot like right there, and really get in on it. Even when I'm doing this stuff, that, you know, you can do it back here, but I like to kind of just get in there, that little rounded spot. I'm going to make some longer tinder ones. Try not to bite in there too much. Another good feather stick. So super sharp out of the box. These things work really awesome. Now, in my other videos, I did the paper cutting test, but I'm not doing it anymore. You guys can see how sharp this is, and so many people do that. I'm just not doing that. These things come razor sharp out of the thing. You guys can see how well it's doing that stuff. So how well it just cut that thing. I'm trying to keep this stuff simple, to the point, and show you guys what I think about these knives. They're just really great knives. Joker makes a super nice knife. They make a lot of different ones, and I really like them a lot. I really like the wood handles. The wood handles feel the most comfortable for me. The micarta handles are nice, and I'll show you the comparison to the Campero to the Nessmuk, so you guys can kind of see the difference. The blades are just about the same length. There's not a whole lot of difference in the thickness, except for the way that blade is designed. There's not a whole lot of difference thickness in the back as well. They're both super great knives. I love this one as well. It's a really good knife. But the Nessmuk is probably one of my favorites that they have. The Nessmuk and the Campero. But I love this curved handle. The way that curved handle is, it just feels so good in the hand. It's so good to hold and work with and do stuff with when you're just trying to do things. It just really just is an amazing knife to hitting that knot there, but it's just a really amazing knife that you can just do a lot with. And it just really just can dig in when you need it to strip stuff down. Make another point. But the point is, this is a great all-around knife. It works really well. And I just love it to death. They just do such a good job. Joker, for the price, I think Joker makes some of the best knives out there, in my opinion. And this is all just my opinion. I'm not some pro expert person. I'm not some outdoor survivalist expert. I'm not some super bushcraft hippie person either and stuff. I'm just a guy that likes to have a good knife because I like to hunt and fish. I like to spend time in the woods, and I like having a good knife on my side. And Joker definitely does it for me. So, really great knife. I definitely recommend this knife. It's super awesome. Just that handle is just beautiful, and I can't speak highly enough about Joker knives. If you're willing to spend a little bit of money, not a lot, these things are super budget friendly, for a great knife, then Joker is definitely the way to go. They just work really good. And again, look at this sheath. Look at how nice this sheath is. I mean, this sheath is so nice. They fit in there so well. I love the danglers on these. Danglers for me are where it's at. I mean, you can carry it this way if you want and have it higher on your hip, but I like this because when I'm getting in and out of the truck, my knife is not getting in the way. It's not stabbing the seat. When I sit down on my couch, it's not stabbing my seat because I carry a knife every day. I actually carry at least 3 knives every day, but I always carry a side blade like this every day on me, as you guys can see, because I have one right there. I always have one on me, whether it be a Joker or a BPS knife or even a Gerber or whatever I want to carry. I really prefer these dangler sheaths and stuff, and I think Joker's knocking it out of the park with what they're doing, and I definitely recommend you jump on these while you can, because prices may go up with the way the world's going. So anyway, like I said, at the time of this one was $102.44, and it was well worth it. I have several Joker knives and I love them all. If you guys have been following the channel, I've reviewed a few already, so definitely check out those videos, because I've done the Campero, the Trampero, I've done the Nomad and the Nomad 6.5 as well. All great knives. I recommend every one of those, but the Joker Nessmuk, it's definitely on the top list there. I can't say enough about that handle and the comfort that I feel with that handle and stuff, and they got their inlay on it as well. So definitely check out Joker knives. I will leave a link in the description down below where you can find this knife, and I will link the one that has the I'll link this one that doesn't have the fire starter, and I will link one that has the fire starter if I can as well, so you can go check out both of those, and then you can decide which one that you want to buy and which one will work for you. But definitely Joker knives, man, they're awesome. The Nessmuk is an amazing knife, and it's on par with all the rest of them that I've reviewed. Just love them. They're great everyday carries. They're great for whether you're hunting, fishing, or whatever you guys are doing. You can do it. Even if you guys want to baton wood with it, it's thick enough that you can baton wood. I don't do batoning. If you watch my videos, you know that's not my thing, but you definitely can do it. So if that was a question, if you guys can baton wood with it, you sure can. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick review of the Joker Nessmuk knife. It's a great knife. I definitely recommend it to anybody that's into the outdoors. It's super awesome, and check them out. And like I said, links will be down below. Please do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next video.